Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be your full moon in Aries reading. Now, this full moon is taking place on October 1st, and this reading is going to take us all the way through the 31st. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an introduction about the energies that we're dealing with at this time. So if you want to jump ahead to the tarot reading, I'm going to have that time stamped down below. For those of you that would like to know what's going on, we have Mars in retrograde as sort of this backdrop, and it's retrograding through Aries, which means that people are quick to fight, act out frustrations, and you might find that people are extra impatient. So this can be a challenging energies to deal with. The full moon, what I find to be is most interesting, the aspect that's most interesting is this full moon is conjunct Chiron, which is known as the wounded healer. Chiron can be linked to physical illness, or just putting the spotlight on our pain or old wounds, even old wounds that go back to our childhood. Some of us are going to make positive change and grow in healthy ways as a result, but others of us are going to use this pain or these old wounds as an excuse to give in to aggression and violence. This full moon in Aries has a really big message. It's don't rush, try to slow down. The areas of the body that are being affected are the head, the teeth, the tongue, arteries, the penis, if you have one, gallbladder, and blood. Everything is a lot more sensitive, or all of those are really more sensitive under this full moon. The Aries-Libra polarity is known as the relationship axis. The Aries represents the self and self-assertion. Libra is indicative of the other and represents compromise. So we're really being asked to strike a balance between meeting personal needs and those of our significant other. So we're really going to be looking at independence versus dependence or even codependence. The diplomacy of Libra Sun versus the authenticity over tact of Aries. This conflict is going to be illuminated. So we really need to expect emotional declarations on our own part or from the people that we're dealing with. We're going to have revelations about our physical bodies, leadership skills, or our ability to initiate new things, new cycles, and close partnerships are going to be in the spotlight. So it's very important that we consider how we are honoring ourselves in context of our close relationships. Okay, Scorpios, let's go ahead and see what this full moon in Aries has in store for you. Before I do that, I'm just going to remind you that if you want to get a private reading, or you're looking for other ways to support this channel, or you like the decks that I'm using, you can take a look for all of that information in the description box below. Also, I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop me a like on this video. It helps so much, as well as comment and share if you guys feel called to do that. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages for my dearest fellow Scorpions out there for this full moon in Aries. Messages for my Scorpios for this full moon in Aries. Okay, Seven of Cups, Scorpios. How you're projecting yourself to the world. 10 of Pentacles, stable, awesome, cha-ching, I love it, committed. What you need to release or what intentions you need to set. Strength card in reverse. What you need to do, 4 of Wands, Scorpio. Are you guys getting married? Or you're making some commitment of a very big kind here. I love it. Chariot energy. Some of you might have Cancer in your chart. Some of you might be connected to a Cancer person or another water sign. This is beautiful. What you need to know, 3 of Pentacles. And your final outcome, Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so your overall energy for this reading, Scorpio, is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Scorpios, I feel like you're a little bit worried about losing something. I feel like you're a little bit worried about an investment that you've made, maybe even a long-term commitment, something along those lines. It could have to do with, you know, abundance, health, could have to do with like financial investments, or it could have to do with a marriage here. All right, Four of Wands energy. This is my 1111 card. It very well may be a soulmate or twin flame energy that you're dealing with. You might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart, or connected to an earth sign. All right, you guys are showing up as the Seven of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is energy of, you know, being confused, needing to ground. You might be faced with some illusion or maybe even disillusioned. And again, some of you guys might be dreaming, you know, connecting with this person or dreaming about this situation, okay? With the Seven of Cups, though, it's a beautiful energy, but there is a need to really ground yourself before you make a decision and to sort of cut through any confusion. The Seven of Cups is energy of having a lot of choices. It can be a lot of abundance, a lot of blessings raining down on you, okay? Or it could be the need for you to really, you know, see the situation for what it is, and to see things clearly. Now, Scorpio, someone sees you as their 10 of Pentacles. You're projecting yourself as, you know, marriage material, long-term commitment, an amazing investment. Some of you guys have worked really hard and you've built up your coin, your health. I mean, this is the most desirable energy, the 10 of Pentacles. This is also committed to a family, to an idea, to a job, to a relationship, to what you love. And I love that some of you guys might work with animals as well, and animal welfare. Beautiful, beautiful imagery there. Now, what you need to release, or what intentions that you need to set here, we have the Strength card in reverse. Scorpios, you have to believe it. I'm picking up on a little bit of imposter syndrome here, Scorpio. A little bit of self-doubt. You are awesome. You are this 10 of Pentacles. We see this King of Pentacles in reverse. Although some of you, you might be dealing with someone. You might be worried that you're projecting yourself. I don't know, this is weird. I'm getting that you're either dealing with someone that isn't being honest with who they are, or you're worried about a certain investment, but you're sort of like keeping up appearances. Like, you know, you're showing people that you're confident and that you can do this, but you might not quite have confidence in the situation. Or you might be trying to get people to invest in you and an idea, and you may have been elaborating on the truth a little bit here. Okay, which basically happens anytime we're trying to make a sales pitch. But you're having doubts. You're not trusting in it. Some of you might be working with law of attraction, and you're starting to get confused. You're starting to wonder if things are really going to come in for you here. Because the King of Pentacles in reverse is like this worrying about losing your investment, of worrying about not having enough. And here you have the Seven of Swords. This is someone or something that's taking away from you. It's also about secrets. It's about not quite seeing things really clearly. Eight of Swords, you get overanalysis paralysis, and then we get this death or this transition. Somebody's resisting it. Some of you are feeling like you've gotten a second chance, but you're just worried that, you know, you're going to be repeating the same patterns. Spirit's really asking you here, Scorpio, to trust in yourself, have faith in your dreams. Really, you've already thought it. It's already happened. Many of you are working with law of attraction, but you really do truly have to believe. Some of you are up against long-held beliefs and programming that that for some reason you're not worthy of success or love or fame or happiness. And that's what needs to be purged right now, Scorpio. The Four of Wands is beautiful because it's all the hard work that you've put into this situation. For some of you, this is love and romance. For some of you, this is marriage. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful long-term commitment. This is ideal energy if you're in a love situation. But some of you are like not trusting it. Or maybe it feels too good to be true. But Spirit wants, you know, any which way you cut it, this is amazing energy. You have to trust it. You have to believe it, Scorpio. You have to believe it. That's like the final step to making this a reality. The Four of Wands comes after the Three of doing all the work, waiting for your ships to come in. And now you have gone to the ships and you've taken off all of the bounty that is yours, and you're deciding what you're going to do with it. And the first thing you do is throw a really big party for your friends and family, and you celebrate. Okay? That's what you need to know. That's what you need to do. You have to believe in this success, Scorpio. The success of this marriage, of this relationship, of this commitment, of this job, of what you're manifesting. Because within, this is the Chariot energy. You know, and the Strength card is funny. You know, it's the number 8. And in the reverse, it takes us back to the Chariot energy. You guys might have Cancer in your chart or dealing with a Cancer. But the Chariot card is about swift movement towards what you want. Spiritual ascension, marriage, love, happiness, soulmate union, money, a great job, the life that you want, travel. Okay, there's a lot of travel here, but there's so much success. But what is this King of Pentacles? What are you worried about? I think some of you guys are worried about repeating patterns. Some of you guys are really getting in your head this Eight of Swords, this worst case scenario thinking, because you've been given a second chance. And I think some of you guys can't quite believe it. Some of you may have been dealing with a fire sign. Yep, look at that. Some of you had had your heart broken or thought you were with a soulmate or a twin flame and you weren't. Okay, King of Wands, somebody might have stepped out on you. You might be worried about this beautiful commitment, but you're wondering when the shoe's going to drop. Spirit saying, no, Scorpio, trust this. You are the Chariot. You are the warrior. You are success. You're moving towards it. Don't get in your own way. Three of Pentacles, this is a beautiful collaboration. If this is business or this is education, this is going to lead you to your Ten of Pentacles. You're doing the right thing. But the Page of Wands in reverse is asking you to not be too impulsive here. Trust yourself. You may be getting bad news about an investment that you made. But Spirit's saying that still doesn't, you know, it's not the be-all, end-all. It may be quite confusing for you. Page of Wands in reverse is somebody who didn't do enough planning. It's that impulsive Mars energy, and it comes as a warning. Do what you've been doing. Move steadily. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust your strength. Trust your ability to create this, Scorpio. I mean, this is double Chariot energy, but this is the solar plexus energy. Mars in retrograde is purging, upgrading that solar plexus. So our decision making, it could be about sex. It's the divine masculine. You know, we have the divine masculine who showed up in here. We had the Emperor. And then we had the High Priestess. Some sort of secrets are being revealed to you that you might not, that might sort of make you a little uncomfortable here. But it doesn't mean that everything that you've worked for, everything that you've been working for is for naught. It doesn't erase what you've done. It doesn't erase this amazing, beautiful energy. There's commitment. There's success here. There's a lot of commitment and success, but it really requires, Scorpio, for you to believe. For you to believe, and then also not to take action until you're clear. Okay, not to take action when you're clear. You may have to ask friends and family for support or advice, or you may need to collaborate with your angels, your spirit guides. Really connect with source energy here. Okay. Additional messages for my Scorpios, please. I feel like more than anything though, Scorpio, this King of Pentacles in reverse, this is a fear. I don't think this is a reality. Okay, so it's like also I'm getting like, don't react to news that you get. There might be misinformation that you're getting. Okay, so like you might get like information like somebody says, oh, I saw your significant other with their ex. And you're like, what? But then turns out it was actually their brother or their sister or something like that. Like I really feel like you might be getting fed misinformation. I don't even think it's on purpose, but you're being asked here to really trust in the stability of what you've been working towards and what you know to be true. Don't doubt yourself. Have confidence. Okay, if this is with a relationship, I feel like this is news that you're going to get that's not either true. Okay, and there's this real need for you to not fly off the handle or jump to conclusions. okay, about an investment that you're making. It could be about school, it could be about business, or it could be about somebody that you really think about, you know, having. It could be your twin, your counterpart. 47 breaks down to an 11. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Yeah, exactly what I was just saying. Exactly what I was just saying. Because something you're going to get, some sort of news that you're going to get is going to come in as bad news. And it's almost going to be unbelievable because it is. But it's going to trigger you. Okay? And you're being asked, Scorpio, to not make a snap decision or reaction. Take some time to really get all the details and work things out before you make a decision. Bring your ideas to life. That's what you're doing. All right? You're doing that. You are this electric eel. This is what you have. This is what you've been doing. Trust in your magic, Scorpio. Because it's like what you hear versus what you know aren't going to line up. Learn from the past. Yep. Again, remember, you're not going to be repeating past mistakes. Another 7 coming out. Look at that. We've got 7, 7, 7, 7. 77 is the master number, the path of the mystic or the yogi, a very highly spiritual journey. Trust your intuition. And spirit, time to collaborate. Yeah, I love that's falling on that 3 of Pentacles. This is everything coming together in the end. That's what you need to know. Collaboration, but this is everything coming together. Absolutely. So don't worry. You will be getting some up. You will. It's about how you're going to deal with this sort of misinformation that you're getting. You're being asked to trust what you know. Trust yourself. Don't doubt. You might feel like you did something wrong. Or you might be presented with information that makes it look like something is your fault. It's not. It's like, use your mind wisely. Pay attention. Read between the lines. Trust what you know, not what you're hearing. Okay, and if somebody comes in to tell you, like, you know, your partner is cheating on you. I saw them, you know, in the McDonald's parking lot with, you know, someone that wasn't you or something like that. I think you're going to find out like that it was either, you know, their brother or sister and somebody got it wrong. Okay. If it has to do with love. But I feel like it's gonna, or you're going to read an email or see something online that's going to make you think that this person maybe isn't loyal. Feel free to swap the energies. This may happen to you. Okay. I might think like, oh my God, it's over. I can't believe it. But then you're going to find out, I don't know, that I feel like you have to trust what you know, not what you hear. Gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Exactly what I was just saying. Relying on luck rather than hard work. Yeah, so trust the hard work that you've put into this. Trust what you know. And you get the trickster. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Manipulating others through duplicity. Yeah, somebody here might be giving you misinformation. Use your mind wisely, Scorps. At the bottom of the deck, you get King, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting for those in charge. Yeah, you're the king here, Scorpio. You know what you need to do. I'm just repeating myself, but this is, you know, trust what you know, not what you hear. And not what others tell you. Trust what you know. Trust what you've learned. Trust your intuition here, Scorps. Use your mind wisely. Because I don't think you've made like some sort of snap investment in someone. And even if you did, your intuition told you it was okay. You get Archon Barbello, number 10. Beautiful. 10s are about completion. 10s are about a new beginning. This card in particular is your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your body. Yes, Scorpio, you're really being asked to trust yourself. Okay, you're going to be getting misinformation. It may be on purpose. It may not be. Okay. There's much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. And this Chariot energy. It's all about your journey. You have been through so much, Scorpio. You have been through the toughest times. Scorpios, we are the sign. We are the deepest feeling sign. We are the signs about mystery. Scorpios know things that other people couldn't possibly know. You need to really trust that here, okay? Trust it with your whole being. All right, I do apologize, you guys. They're doing construction in my home, but it's perfect to wrap up this reading. So thank you for listening. If you haven't already, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. All the information you need about private readings or about the decks I'm using are down below. Have a beautiful day. Take care.